very rough time right now. A soldier from the 79th Battalion, the Machach Brigade, they serve alongside us, alongside Yahalom, and just recently fell in combat. It seems like there was a top Nukhba force, guerrilla warfare, Hamas unit that has with them a well-trained Palestinian sniper, and he must be stopped. He will be stopped. He took out a hero, Master Sergeant Asaf Kafri, and from Beit Hashmonai. He's a tank driver. What happened is he's taken to the hospital, and then he died. But what happened is there's the buffer zone not too far from the border, northern Gaza and Israel, and in Beit Hanun. And so what happened is at a certain point, our guys get out of a tank for a certain operation. I don't want to say what it is. They were exposed for a little bit out of the top of the tank. When they were exposed for a short time, terrorists fired an anti-tank missile at them, which didn't hit. At the same time, the sniper shot and killed one of the fighters, the tank driver, and seriously wounded 3 others. 2 of the wounded are very seriously injured, and one of them is Yahalom. So this is the exact same place that the incident happened last Saturday. Remember when an IDF tracker was killed? And a few hundred meters from this scene, it's very close to the buffer zone. And same place. I wonder if it's the same people. I really think it might be. And it's like an ambush. It's like they have a plan. The minute there's an exposed, to do a multiple strike, whether it's an RPG, whether it's an anti-tank missile, whether it's then sniper fire. And so IDF, of course, launched a broad wave of airstrikes, artillery strikes, and hit about 40 targets. But a friend from Yahalom, his arm was shot very badly. He'll lose the arm. It's so tragic to just see how these brave soldiers how they get hurt, but they're strong. We're strong. This is the reality of war. You know, Mahmoud Abbas, the head of the PLO, he says to Hamas, he says, "You are sons of dogs." That's what he says. His words: "Hand over the hostages, you son of a dog, and let us be done with this." That's what Mahmoud Abbas says. That's a quote from him. And a growing number of Palestinians in Gaza are very openly protesting against Hamas, blaming them for the decades of suffering and the catastrophic destruction caused by the ongoing conflict. They're chanting like Hamas is garbage. There's chanting in all over, from the south to the north. Big movements echoing through Gaza City, saying like all of Hamas out. And you have people that are starting to speak up a little bit. Mumin al-Nator, he's a lawyer, he's a critic. He says they are the ones that are the cause for death in Gaza. And he says, you know, as soon as they came into power, it's been nothing but destruction and death. Others like Odai al-Rubai, these are very bold, very brave people that speak up. He was abducted, tortured to death. Amin Abed. He was, Abed is a word, Arabic word for usually darker skinned ones, and it means slave. Very, very mean how they call. So that's his name is Abed, Amin Abed. He was beaten severely, almost to death. He fled. But there's protesters in Beit Lahia, protesters in Rafah, protesters in Gaza City, risking their lives to confront Hamas and say we don't agree with this ongoing terror that they're doing to their own people. And their grip, their iron grip, it seems like maybe it's weakening. Trump is helping with his promises, and he says we're going to expand the Abraham Accords. We're going to find the people who want to live a life that's not filled with darkness and terror. And U.S. President hints that he could be essentially a Nobel Prize winner for the Abraham Accords. That's what Trump could be. So I just read this verse in Psalms 35, and I think it right now. O Adonai, oppose those who oppose me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler. Rise to my help. Those who seek my life will be ashamed and disgraced. May they turn back and humiliated those who plot against me. Oh, and those of you who sent the beef jerky, thank you so very, very much. They just loved it. Oh, they just loved it. Thank you for sending it to Aliyah Return Center, P.O. Box 2288, Tiberias, Israel 141000. Shabbat Shalom.